everyone, and today I'm going to be reviewing setting sprays and the best and the worst of. I feel like I've really gone to town on my setting sprays. I really enjoy working with them and find which ones are the best. So here's my review on what is good and what is not. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 setting sprays here to review. Some are completely empty, some I have barely used but feel like I've got enough of an idea to let you know. So the first one I ever bought was the NYX, and this is the matte matte, and I kind of felt this was like the beginning of setting sprays was with NYX. I think this is really too much. It's like extremely dewy. It has a nice mist to it, but it is extremely like wet looking. It leaves a really tacky sort of finish on your face. I'm not a big fan. That is why it's been in my drawer to give to my sister-in-law for about a year or so now. So bad me, but that is... it's okay. If you're on a budget, by sure, go for that because it is better than some of the expensive ones, but it's just not a great one. Next, I'm looking at the 2 Urban Decay ones just to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I have the All Nighter and the De-Slick in minis, and I adore these. I think they are fantastic. I have them on backup, and the fact they've changed their packaging kind of bothers me a little, but I will get over it. They both do what they say. I feel like this really does set my foundation in, and especially if I use it before foundation to set my primer in, it really tends to stick all night. So that one is definitely a good one, and it's quite a good spray on it. We can't go wrong with Decay's setting sprays. This one I feel does I feel as if it does exactly the same as the other one. So I kind of feel as if it doesn't really control oil, but it does make your makeup last a long time. Oh, it has a nice spray when it gets to it. They all smell nice, but I will get to one that really stinks and I can't bear using it. Next is the Max Fix Plus, and I used it all, but that is just so I could bin it because I do not like this one bit. I put a ball in it so I can shake it up a bit, but I love the concept, and it's just, it's a nice spray. It smells nice. I don't think it does anything. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I do not feel as if this does anything. So it's kind of a no for me. I would not rebuy that. So far, the only ones I would rebuy are the Decays. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and again, if they're nearly empty, it's because I want to use it up and get rid of it and never see it again. And this product is exactly like that. It is only a trial size, has a really nice, that is a really nice pump. I've never actually given it credit for its spray before, but it tastes nice as well. But it doesn't do anything. It's literally water. I have not noticed a difference if I leave it off or if I use it. It is literally no good for me. So I don't think I've ever seen someone rant or rave about this either. So if you do, let me know. For me, it's a big no. I just use it to wet my beauty blenders and that is it. A good one. Let's go with a good one. So Estee Lauder Set and Refresh. I don't tend to use a lot of Estee Lauder products, and I don't know why. I just tend to go towards more trendy brands, if you like. But I use this, as you can see how much I've used it. So I've probably used this on about 3 or 4 occasions, and each time I do, I've really noticed that my foundation is so much nicer, and it seems to sort of like, merged together, if you like. It seems to really just make it all as one canvas rather than like little bits on my face or whatever. If I use this like about 3 sprays of this throughout my makeup routine, I really notice a difference, and I just wish that the spray was a bit more long lasting. It's a very, very short pump of a spray. It smells really nice, and I do rate it. They're all similar prices. All these setting sprays are normally about £20–25, and I really rate this one. It is really good. Moving on, I keep looking at it. I will get rid of it because I can't stand to look at it. Is the Urban Decay Chill, and I'm so pissed that I didn't get like it in a small size. I got it in a big size, and let me tell you why. It's because this absolutely 100% stinks of potatoes. It is so disgusting. When I bought it, I thought, oh, is mine off? Oh, that's awful. That smell is just horrible. But that's a really nice. Oh, I can't bear the smell. It's just horrific. It's got a really nice spray to it. It's by the same makers of all their other ones. I don't know why for the life of me they'd stick a potato in their bottles. I just don't understand it at all. The smell is too much, like, and then you just have it on your face, and I used this a couple of times probably, and it's not as good as their old ones, if I'm being fair. It doesn't tend to do as much as the old ones did for me, but I can't give it a fair diagnosis because it stinks. It literally is the worst smelling setting spray I've ever smelt, and I am trying to just use it a lot to get rid of it. But I use it mainly on my beauty blenders, and I smell my beauty blenders and I think, oh god, they need washing. But it's just a setting spray, and it is just for that, just don't, because the smell is just horrible. Okay, so next up we have the Marc Jacobs, and this is the Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist, and it is a very generous size. I think either that or it's just like an illusion. It is like compared to like it still gives, it seems to get, it doesn't have how much it is, how many mils you get. Let me have a look. So it is 112 mils. Comparing that to like, oh, that's strange. Okay, so it is an illusion because you actually get more in the Urban Decay than you do in the Marc Jacobs. Anyway, so this is the biggest bottle, and I love this bottle, and I think it's made out of sort of like hard plastic, but it looks a lot fancier than that. If you just left it alone, it'd look as if it was like the foundation bottles, as if it was glass. I cannot give it an opinion just off what it looks like, because this is by far one of my favourites. It's beautiful packaging. It's a very long pump, and that smells so nice, and it tastes nice. I don't like eating them, but that's nice. That's so good. I love that spray. Like, a lot of people have had issues, but I found after you use it like 2 or 3 times, that initial droplet or that initial like clumpy spray has gone, and look at that. So you can't go wrong with that. I'm a huge fan of this. I've used it probably about, again, like 3 times. I try and mix it up and use as many as I can, see if I can notice a difference. And I really do notice a difference with this. It tends to give like a more of a dewy sort of finish to my skin, and not sure if it makes it last longer, but it definitely makes it like more dewy, more like sort of supple, I suppose. It's really pretty. I really like it, and yeah, for a sort of like refreshing spray, it's brilliant. For a setting spray, it's sort of like borderline, but I wish Urban Decay smelled like this. I do. Moving on, we've just got 2 more left. So we have a Makeup Forever, and this is Mix and Fix 02. I find this one really good for setting my foundation. I've noticed that it kind of like feels a bit tacky, and I think that's a really good thing. I can't think of the word. A really good setting spray should be tacky. It's a really abrupt spray. So, there we go again. I was washing up liquid, that one. It's sticky to like touch after you've used it, and I think that's a good thing. Not necessarily after you completely finish, but during like the layering of primer, foundation, etc. and powders, I think it's really good because it seems to be what's actually making your makeup stay on for longer. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of the Makeup Forever Mix and Fix. That's a good one. And then lastly is the Bobbi Brown Face Mist, and this has a chamomile, green tea and cucumber extracts in it, and again has a really nice pump. I think that's really important when using this, especially after you've finished all your makeup. You want to make sure that you have like, sorry, I felt I needed that. So yeah, this is a really good one for kind of revitalizing you, sort of like making you more awake, more like, but for sticking or for setting, whichever way you want to look at it, this isn't the greatest one. So at the moment, I would rate, for actually making your makeup last the longest, I would rate these ones, which is Makeup Forever, Urban Decay's and Estee Lauder. For just being a good refresher, I would rate probably these ones, which is the MAC, the Marc Jacobs and the Bobbi Brown. And then just for sheer uselessness, we will vote Smashbox as useless, NYX as extremely dewy, and Chill as extremely stinky. It doesn't have any category for me. It's just, yeah, we don't talk about that. It's horrible. Really annoyed that I got that. Really annoyed that it stinks of potatoes. So yeah. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching.